Good morning, passport holders. Today, December 8th, 2016, day 769 of the vlogs, and today is off to a flying start. I woke up after just over 7.5 hours of sleep. Was pretty groggy. Took a sleep aid last night in order to try and keep this regular schedule of go to bed by 1, wake up 8, 8:30, call it good. Yeah, was up and down all night. Woke up, I think it was 5 different times, which on the sleeping aid is super not normal. So I don't know if it was the fact that I ate a new kind of frozen meal that I haven't had in the past, and my stomach was just kind of not feeling it, but I didn't have any stomach pains, so it shouldn't have affected me. It was just a weird situation. But since that, we have done 4 different short videos. 3 for the VaynerMedia guys, 1 being one of my smaller channels, so those are all taken care of. Yeah, the new perspective, new cold or warm outreach through Mo video is about halfway done at this point, so I've got another 7 minutes on that to finish up, which I'm hoping to be able to get done today at some point. Away from that, yeah, the Yoga with Adrian video is still outstanding, still being worked on. I'm hoping to get that back sometime today, would be ideal. But away from that, things are pretty simple. Clintus's episode is going to go up here in probably about an hour and a half, and then I've got Daily V at some point. But the fact that I'm crushing these short videos as well stands a real good chance for me to be able to make all of the work happen before the Thursday night game kicks off at 6:30. It's going to be a really good game, I think, between the Raiders and the Chiefs. So I want to make sure that if I can, at all costs, get the board completely clear so that I can then enjoy the game in its entirety, uninterrupted, just chilling in my seat, watching the game, having a meal, and just yeah, chill Thursday night. So it should be a pretty simple day today, and I'm really excited about it, to be honest. Hope you guys are having a good one. Let's get this one started. Alright guys, so it's just about 1600 at this point, and I just want to get out of the house just for a little bit, see the sun, because it's going to be going down in about an hour and a half. And when I get started with this next round of work, I don't think I'm going to jump back outside until after it's already gone down. So where are we at? Well, VaynerMedia dropped, I think it was 5, all things said and done after the last clip, into the custom queue, so the queue, the back channel queue, the one that doesn't require videos to go up to Gary's live channel. Got all those done, shipped back. Clintus's episode came out. I did the initial transcription, formatting, auto timing's all done. That's why I'm taking the break now, going for a walk. Received back Yoga with Adrian's 58-minute video as well from the outsourced captioner, so I've got to do formatting and then final review on that. At that point, once that's all done, the board is green. Daily V 104 hasn't dropped yet. I'm expecting that to come out at around 5 or 6 p.m. And the reason for that is because Gary's on the West Coast. I suspect he's shooting Planet of the Apps all day, and therefore he can't get the time in order to do the final review, in order to make sure that there isn't any edits, changes, censorship that needs to happen so that he doesn't annoy any clients, customers, people in his life. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at on everything, but there is every chance that before I go to bed tonight at 1 a.m., I'll have the board completely cleared, and that should clear me into a very smooth weekend where I won't have college football on Saturday. I mean, obviously I got the Army-Navy game, which because of the lack of options, I probably will watch. And then just NFL football Sunday, Monday. So should be, another week just taken over. And especially with this one being so clean in the fact that things are coming in and getting back out very quickly. I think the average this week is, I want to say it's something like 4.4 hours from when a video comes in, regardless of length, which that doesn't account for the Yoga with Adrian video, which I need to calculate in. So my guess is we're probably looking at 6 or 8 hours on an average turnaround time, regardless of length. So that's pretty solid right now. But got plenty of work to do. That's stated. It's time for me to do the walk back to the apartment and get back to the grind. Alright guys, so it is currently 1:45 midnight. As you can see, I'm fully dressed again, but That is mostly due to the fact that I've been debating back and forth, and I'm trying to give myself the biggest option. So since I last picked up a camera, I watched the football game. Was good, wasn't great. Kansas City just out and out won that game. Like they tried to lose it, giving up 3 turnovers, all things said and done, and only scoring all of their points in one quarter is not the way you win football games normally, but good enough to beat the Raiders on this night in a very cold and frigid Kansas City. That stated, Daily V got released during the first quarter. The first time, it got pulled down for a couple of things that needed to be edited out and fixed. D-Rock pushed it back live. I think it was like about an hour ago, all things said and done. I have a complete transcript and formatting, initial timing, all that kind of stuff is done. So as it stands right now, I have 2 final reviews to do, and there's part of me that wants to go sit somewhere else outside of this house and go and do it, and I can't think of a better place than to go out either to Mill or head out to Tempe Marketplace and find a spot where I can sit at a bar, have a drink, grind out this last 90 minutes worth of work, and hopefully clear the board before 2 a.m. when I can come home, go to sleep, and wake up at 10 a.m. and do it all over again. So I think that's going to be kind of what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to try and convince myself to do a little bit more work here at the house. But I don't know. I have to make this decision pretty quickly, because if I don't get into a location that's going to stay open until 2 a.m., I need to know that so I can find one that is. And the sooner that I head out to Mill or Tempe Marketplace and do that, the sooner I will do it. So, decisions. All right, guys. So I did end up going out to Mill. Didn't take any photos or video because, well, quite frankly, I was out there to work, and I was there for about an hour and 45 minutes. Came back here, played a little Destiny, did Daily V 104. Which, once again, for some weird happenstance reason, got finished up in 2 hours and 18 minutes from when it initially went live, or, well, the second version of today's episode went live. I've yet to actually go back and go through the first version that was published, because I downloaded it, and see what the difference was. So that'll be interesting. There was about 15 seconds cut off, so I'm not sure where that is. There's part of me that's super interested in that, and there's part of me that says, hey, let that be a bygone. While I was out, I ended up saying hi to a couple of friends and just generally having a good time after I got done with my work, which ended around 1:30. So I had about 15 minutes left in the bar, and then got home safely, which I'm super pumped about. More than happy to spend, that little bit of cash in order to make it happen. But, just to say hello to people and to hear people and to work around people, it does mean something. Somehow, some way, it just does mean that I have a better portion of my day. I don't care if it's at the airport or here or wherever, or I just need to be around other people for just a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out a way for me to do that going forward before 2017 kicks, and how I can do it consistently in a way that's going to be meaningful for not only me, but for the other people that I'm involved with. I mean, at the airport, it's not a great bit, but if I sit at one of the restaurants down on Mill, I've gotten to know those people through Chris and through a handful of other friends. I've gotten to know them over the years, and that might be incredibly useful for me, especially given the fact that it's 4 miles away, and on a really quote-unquote bad day, I can walk there and back in about, 2 hours. So, all that said, I will say thank you guys so much for your time and your attention. It's almost 4 a.m. at this point, so it's time for me to go to bed. Remember, though, you never stumble upon an opportunity by standing still, so go do cool stuff. Bye for now.